One, go.
Hi, good evening, everyone, and hello, XUV700. So I'm sure, since quite a few days, there would have been excitement with you all. But at 4 p.m., when you would have seen the debut, the adrenal rush would have further gone up. So we thought that it's a good idea that we connect with you all for a few minutes, just to make you understand what are the next steps as we do this debut today. I'm sure there will be many questions which will be there on your head. To best of our understanding, we will even try and address those. So we have a short presentation which we will make and then open up for Q&A. And in the meantime, surely, you could keep placing your questions so that we are able to answer. So 4 p.m. surely you would have seen the entire webcast, got a feel of it as to what we are talking of. So we thought that it's a good idea that let's spend the next 10 minutes possibly seeing the webcast again, so that the adrenal rush goes up by another 100%. And then we talk about how do we go about the next steps about the product. So let's see the AV, please.
We have always believed that life is an adventure that is best lived boldly yet responsibly. And that is the very passion that drives our people to create advanced, adventure-ready vehicles with an unmissable presence, to give you those authentic experiences. We have a lineup of 23 vehicles planned by 2026, of which 9 are new exciting SUVs. And with that, we are all set to lead the core SUV segment in the country. This journey towards a new identity starts with our latest, most ambitious edition, the XUV700. It is throbbing and pulsating with technology, power, and intelligence. It is sophisticated and drives real smooth. And trust me, it will give you an adrenaline rush like never before. But hey, why don't you experience it for yourself? So pour yourself a hot cup of coffee, sit back, and get ready to feel the rush.
I'm definitely feeling the rush. And while it's a known fact that Mahindra's got power machines which are very capable to have fun with, and even more so, the XUV700, this time around, what I'm excited to talk to you about is having fun in the SUV. So come, join me in the vehicle, and let me share with you what all we have in store for you to have fun in the XUV700. Let's just say this is where you start exploring and experiencing the impossible. Say hello to Adrenox. Adrenox is the intelligence that commands the XUV700 and gives your senses a high like never before. This super screen, our dual 10.25-inch display, is the widest in its segment, and it's actually the digital cockpit of the Adrenox. Alexa lives in here too. Simply mention what you need and she'll do it for you. Alexa, open the sky roof. Fun, isn't it? And when you're in a mood for some music, Adrenox will get 12 perfectly placed Sony speakers to create immersive 3D surround sound. Imagine the experience of sound, zillions of notes coming at you as if you're sitting in a live concert. Even these seats are infused with technology. They'd rather politely go back when you open the door, and so you can just slide in comfortably. Smart, huh? The 360 surround view helps with those tight spot parkings. The advanced wide-angle cameras come together to give you a 360 vision, really making parking a breeze. To add to the fun in the XUV700 experience, the vehicle has more than 60 connected car capabilities. But what I want to leave you with is you can even control the temperature of your vehicle's cabin from the comfort of your home. And with its first-in-class dual-zone climate control, it lets you enjoy different temperature zones in the cabin. So are you ready to feel the adrenal rush like never before?
The real fun with XUV700 begins when you take it out for a spin. What you see here is the heart of XUV700, which breathes power and innovation. Under the hood of XUV700, we have high-performance M-Hawk diesel engine and a high-performance M-Stalin petrol engine. XUV700 takes 0 to 60 km per hour in just 4.6 seconds, best in its class. Tap the pedal, you get 200 bhp, you reach 200 km per hour. You really get the adrenaline rush. Not only that, with 3 distinct drive modes, zip, zap, zoom, the XUV700 takes the driving pleasure to next level. With zip mode, it makes your city drive very comfortable. With zap mode, the wanderers get an extra thrust of power. With the zoom mode, you can feel the takeoff. The real breakthrough is it lets you to customize the drive mode. Thus, you define the rush. Adrenaline is best experienced with the assurance of safety, and XUV700 knows this best. XUV700 is designed for highest safety standards. It comes with ADAS, an advanced driver assistance system, with a camera and radar technology that is extensively calibrated for Indian roads. There is never a dull moment when you are driving XUV700. If you feel drowsiness, in case, the driver drowsiness system will detect and alert you immediately. Imagine you can even record the overspeed alerts in your loud own voice. And lastly, we have built 7 airbags and DSC, Dynamic Stability Control program, that continuously monitors your vehicle and takes corrective action during cornering. With the option of all-wheel drive, you get outstanding traction on rough terrain. XUV700 has clear mission. It unconditionally unites driving dynamics and safety. Explore the impossible.
We have an XUV700 for everyone who seeks a rush, with the widest range of offerings you will find in this category. To know more about that, stay glued on to our handles and watch out for our snackable videos as we reveal them over the next couple of weeks.
Introducing the most powerful engines in their class that guarantee an unparalleled rush every single time. Now go from 0 to 60 kilometers per hour in under 5 seconds. They're designed for the highest safety standards and packed with features and technology. The XUV700 will be offered in 2 turbocharged series, MX and Adrenox. They're available in diesel and gasoline offerings with the option of manual and automatic transmission and 5 and 7 seater capacity. They are also available with all-wheel drive. starting with the MX variant, the AX3 variant, the AX5 variant, and the AX7 variant.
I'm super excited by the XUV700 as much as I'm sure you are. The way it looks, and I love the rush it creates. You will feel the rush as you have fun with and fun in this SUV. The XUV700 marks the beginning of a whole new Mahindra. We raise the bar on best-in-class features, technology and design. We bring to you authentic SUVs that combine cutting-edge automotive technology, unmissable presence and our legendary adventure capabilities. Our purpose is to inspire your spirit of exploring the impossible. So like they say, watch the space, because we are here to write history on this Freedom Weekend and to redefine the category starting today.
Yeah, Siddheshwar, you could. Yeah. Okay, so great. I think there can be any number of time we can keep watching this video, and each time it will surely give us a lot of goosebumps, because the kind of features, the way it is being talked about, surely brings a lot of excitement in all of us. I'm sure there would be many questions in your head. Some of them must have started pouring in, but let me tell you, we will keep building this excitement. We'll keep talking about it as we go forward and keep telling you various things as they open up. But first thing first, starting right from tomorrow, then you could go back to the previous one only. Starting tomorrow, we would be starting with the training programs. We are actually immediately after this webinar doing our Train the Trainer program for all our traders. And thereafter, tomorrow, we start with the programs. There are already batches which have got communicated. I know it's an Independence Day, but I'm sure that's the best way to celebrate the Independence Day, by enhancing our knowledge. So we would be covering largely the premium teams which have got identified at the top 50 markets, and the crack team members in the other markets tomorrow, so that they are aware of what they should be start talking to the customers if the in case queries come in. So there would be certain things which we will like to share with them, which you have already seen in this video, as to how certain variant build-ups would be, what are these features, talk a little about these features, and explain them about various aspects to what need to be told about the product as of now. As you heard from the leadership talking about that, over the coming weeks, there will be many things which will keep on getting revealed. And as we keep revealing these aspects, be it the features or the variants or even the price, because we didn't hear anything of the price today, all these things would be brought to you at the right time, because we are very sure that if it is brought at the right time, it will be handled well with you on. So don't get anxious right now that why these things have not been told, because everything is planned in a manner, and surely you all would get to those details. Now, it's important for us to understand that while this debut was done today, obviously there will be many customers who would have started calling you or writing on your websites, or maybe even try and visit the dealership to ask you where the vehicle is. While all those aspects, as I said, when the vehicle is going to be there, how it is going to reach you all, when the test drives are going to start, all that will come to you as we get along. But importantly, there are certain aspects which we just need to keep in mind when we take care of all these process, so that we are able to give a good experience to the customer, and it is not something where we get into a situation where we overcommit or we overpromise, and thereby from day one itself it becomes a false start. So we don't want to get into that, and that's the reason why I will spend another about 10 minutes with you all, just sharing a little about how the inquiry handling process would be there effective today, and what all we need to take care of and what we should not be doing, so that it doesn't result into any such situations where complaints start coming in. So let's go to the next slide, and what we are going to talk is what how we handle it, how do we handle queries, and when do we inform. So when it comes to handling customer queries, as I said, effective uh, tomorrow itself, we would be starting with the training sessions, so that the relevant information is available with the people in the field, and they are aware of what is to be spoken and what is not to be spoken. So we will equip you with all those details. And obviously, as these information will keep on getting updated, we will keep informing you with those updates. So let's get to what we need to do when it comes to any inquiry. So Yatin, next slide, please. Yeah. So first thing is, we will let you know all these things at the appropriate time. So let's be number one very clear that we are not starting with the bookings yet. There is no booking which is opening yet. If the booking was to open, we would have surely told you the price also. So please do not take any bookings. Please do not take any amount. Please do not commit anything to the customer at the moment, that the vehicle would be available at this time. I will get you all this. You can give your booking first. I'll get you a priority delivery. Please do not get into this. I'm sure there are enough experiences we have had in the past, especially with Thar, and how unnecessarily we got into some situations where there have been customer escalations. So we should not do that. When it comes to test drive, we will let you know when the test drives are going to open up, when the test drive vehicles are going to be available, what is going to be the delivery period, when it will start, if there is a waiting, what that waiting would be. Everything would be coming to you at an appropriate time. So do not worry from that perspective that you will not come to know. You will surely come to know. Today you have to keep in mind that these things do not open up. We are only looking from a perspective that in case there is an interest, there is an inquiry, please capture it. Beyond that, do not commit. What to explain, how to explain if questions are coming, we will surely train you. And as I said, it starts from tomorrow. So this thing we should surely keep in mind and ensure that we do not make any mistakes. Inquiry, Sales Genie is the process. It's already up. So you have one model code opened up there. You can capture the inquiry. We will even suggest, as you would have seen in the film, that there are variants. Customer may talk about it. All that built up is there in the video, but you will get more details in the training. It is better if we are able to capture the variant. We also know whether the interest is towards diesel or petrol, transmission ATMT, or sitting capacity 5 or 7. If these things are captured, it is only going to help all of us as we move forward. So do capture the inquiries with these details so that it helps us. Top 50 markets, as I said, we have the premium team to handle the inquiries. Would request they do that. You would get equipped with all the details by tomorrow so that you're able to speak to the customer. Other markets, again, crack teams which have got identified, please do a similar thing. You would also get all the details by tomorrow. All the calendars are there, and I'm sure you would have got the invites also to attend those sessions. There is another question which keeps hovering around, that there are digital inquiries which we get at MRC or it comes at our website, when they would be shared. As of now, it could be another 2 to 3 weeks when they will start coming to you, so that you could further take on and see that how they are showing interest in the product and convert as the booking opens to the booking. So any official communication, we would be continuously updating you, and that is what we would request. Please share with the customer. Do not share anything which is unofficial, because that can only lead to confusion and unnecessarily problems for us. So we should avoid to our best. Next slide, please. Obviously, the inquiries as they get into, it will be an algo, P1, P2, P3, we are all aware of. The auto closure system would continue at 90 days. Do not worry from this perspective that the TATs or conversion ratios and all those aspects what we monitor, it is not going to affect anywhere on the incentives on the retail. It is more from a view that how we are able to capture the information and thereby ensure that we are able to follow up with the customer and convert it into a booking as it opens up. The digital material on the tabs or the kiosks, on your CMS systems and all, everything would come at the appropriate time and they would be shared with you. So all those aspects you need not worry about. It would be taken care at the right time to ensure that the right communication is there and it is comprehensively done. So our job today is that if there is an interest, we should capture it. We should capture it well. And with the information what you will have by tomorrow, start placing it to the customers so that you are able to explain it. And obviously, these are the informations which have been made official. So that's something what we will talk. As we keep on going, and you heard Vijay talking about it, that do keep a watch on our handles for the upcoming weeks. So as they keep opening up, we assure you that we will keep equipping you with all those informations to be given to the customer. Next slide, and I think that's the last one. It's just a reiteration of what I said, that there are definitely do's and don'ts, and more focus on the don'ts, because that's where we make our mistakes and that's where we land up into unnecessary customer issues. All aspects, do not commit till the time you're not aware of. Do confirm with the officials. Do not commit anything on the test drive right now. Do not open up bookings. Do not commit priority deliveries. And in case you are closing any of this inquiry, take necessary approvals. But ensure that everything is punched in the Genie, and every customer who's putting an inquiry definitely today is a potential customer. And that is how we will like to ensure that he is thereby later on followed up as we tell you, so that we are able to thereby convert into a booking. So largely that's what we had today in terms of making this communication to you all, so that we are absolutely consistent on our approach in the field. And I'm sure the excitement is going to continue for many more weeks and is going to make the entire difference in the industry by this XUV700. So with this, I actually end the formal presentation. In case there are any questions, and I'm sure Sujit, our moderator, would be looking out for them. If they are, will surely like to clarify it in case I have not been able to make any specific answers to what those questions were. So, Sujit, over to you.
Yes, Deshan, can you put live, please?
Yeah, Sujit.
Yeah, sir, I'm not live actually. VC Knock team, can you put me live? Thank you, sir. That was a wonderful, kind of a context setting and, explaining what the XUV700 is all about. And there are quite a lot of interesting questions which has come up, and I believe that everyone is really excited to know about, few things, which is like, when is the, when can we see the cars at the dealership? That is something, and of course, to add on to that question, they want to know when would we get the vehicles at the dealership, plus when we can start the test drive. So that is one quite exciting question which has come up, because after seeing the video, a lot of people are quite eager to just to see the car and drive the vehicle. So any lights on that? Over to you, Rajat sir.
Yeah, so I know, yes, that's something which everybody is waiting for. And as I said, we will inform you at the right time when all these things will be available, when the booking would be open, when the test drives vehicles would be there, so that we are able to give test drives to the customer, when the deliveries will start. All that, I think, let's hold a little more, uh, and we will have all those details for sure. Yeah, Sujat.
Yeah. Okay, then thank you so for that clarity. Now, this is some question which a lot of people have, a lot of customers have asked, team at the dealership that. Is the XUV700 the new XUV500? Is it the like kind of a rebadging done or something like that, or just put some light on that, because we have seen a lot of questions coming on those lines and people are really excited to know about it. Though we have spoken about it quite a lot, earlier also, but then still would like to have your thoughts on that. Over to you, Rajat sir.
Okay. So firstly, it is not something rebadging or a new XUV 500. That we have to be very clear on this. XUV 700 is all new authentic global SUV, and it is on a completely new platform which has been built. And obviously, as we have seen certain features today, it's very high on the technology. It's got a spirited performance, as what we heard a little about the engines and the transmission. And overall, the arching aspect on this is the world-class safety. And I'm sure over a few years, when we have seen our models coming in, that's something which is a prime focus, and always ensure that we are towards world-class safety. And that is what this product also would be. So it's not any rebadging or any change of the current XUV. It's absolutely a new product on a new platform. So that's what we should be talking about, and we should be clear about it. And as we get to talking a little more in the training, it will help you explain it better to the customers in case such questions come to you. Yeah, Sujat. Any other doubt
Yes,
people have?
yeah. So it was quite good clarity, because this is something which was running in mind to a lot of sales team at the dealership. Now there's one question which has come up, which is related to the color option. So I do have that answer, so with your permission, I'll give that answer. There are, we are launching, there are two colors which we are talking about in the initial stage. That is electric blue, what you saw in the video, and we have the midnight black, and there are a lot of other exciting colors which will be revealed in the coming weeks. So I would say stay tuned for those information which will be coming across in the next few days or few weeks. There, most of the questions we have answered during the presentation, and Rajat, you were able to answer those questions well in advance in that PPT. So one question people would like to know, this is slightly more like whether it will have an automatic transmission or it would only come in manual transmission. So sir, could you put some light on that? Over to you, Rajat.
So it will have a manual and an automatic both, and it will also have an all-wheel drive option. And as I said, all these variant build-ups and these details, as we get on to the training, I think it will be more relevant to understand it there, so that there is no confusion and it makes a better understanding. Also, I will like to tell you that this training is not the end of it. This is that initial product knowledge what we want to give you, but this will surely be followed by a boot camp what we are planning, and these boot camps will be held at Chakan. We want to do face-to-face for certain set of people. And this is with an idea that you get a complete hands-on experience of the vehicle. Because I'm sure when you start learning a little more about them, you will find that there are a lot of features which need to be understood well before explaining the customer. So that is where we would ensure that the vehicle is shown to you physically, and you are able to experience it by your own self, so that you are able to explain to the customers. So we would also have a face-to-face bootcamp for select role holders and show you the vehicle there. So you will get a good experience of the vehicle, possibly even before it reaches your dealerships. So I just wanted to reiterate that point also. Yeah, Sujit.
Thank you, sir, for that. So it's really exciting time for us. So you did say that we will get an opportunity to see the vehicle and experience the wonderful sci-fi features what is available on this particular vehicle. So really excited about that, and all of us at the dealership are quite excited to see this vehicle, drive this vehicle. I think so. We have covered most of the questions, and as Rajat sir did mention that from tomorrow onwards we will be kicking off with the training programs, and you will come to know more details about the product and the technology and the features. So don't miss out on this training programs. Attend those programs well and understand and get clarity from your trainers on the product. So thank you so much for your questions, and over to you, Rajat sir, for the closing remarks.
Okay, great. Thank you very much for connecting with us on this weekend, and also see you tomorrow again on the various sessions which are planned. I'm sure real exciting times once again. I still remember the last year, 15th August, when we had connected with you for Thar, and this time we are now connected for the XUV700. And this is going to surely create a history for all of us, and we will make this happen together. So all the very best, and thank you very much.